Right, let's see now. Let's get all organised. So I thought I'd come on today and do a live for day 13. I showed you briefly yesterday what I'd done so far. So I managed to finish yesterday's dinner video last night. So here is the lovely little tag. Okay, popped into a little pocket there. This was using the hand pen suite. And today, for day 13, we are going to work with this kind of cosmic design. So I'm just trying to find my live video, if you hang on a second. There, I see it, I can see it. Right, fab. Just in case anybody's on and commenting, I hope you're well. Right, so I'm just going to craft away and, yeah, get on with the scrapbook page. So what I thought I would do is I had coloured this, so I'm going to chop it up and I'm going to make it into a tag. I'm going to actually layer it onto basic white cardstock, just so that it pops out a little bit more on the page. But first I need to trim a little piece of the edge. Okay, so let's see. So maybe just that. So that's the first piece cut. All you need to do then is marry it up to the other side to get the same size of cut. Scissors are here. Let me pop this to the side a little bit just now. Oh, so it is ME Awareness Day today. So I have my ME mango thing on. Right. Let's chop this up. Fab. Love it. Love it. Now, what I need to do... Oh, I've actually cut that the wrong way, haven't I? Let's see. Oh, it's fine. It looks fine. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a little hole in the top. Right, hang on. I need to fix that because that's a bit squint for me. So let's see now, I need to take this bit down to there, and this bit down a bit there. That's better. Then I'll trim a bit off the top. That's what happens when you cut it squint. Right, so first things first, I need to add some Pacific Point around the edges of the newly cut pieces. Okay, so I'm just going to take my finger dauber. I don't know where my Stampin' Up! Ones are, sorry. I do have them though. I'm just going to put some Pacific Point. I'm going to do it all the way around actually because it makes it a little bit darker and I do like it. I love Pacific Point, it's beautiful. Say hi if you're watching. I can't see any comments, which is a bit of a pest, but never mind. Can't even see who's on, but thank you. Okay, so somebody shouting outside, some child. Right, okay. I absolutely love Pacific Point, and I'm loving this tag. So I thought I'd just come on for half an hour, do the page on here, and then I can download it and upload it to YouTube. Okay, so that is the tag done. What I'm going to do is I am going to see what it's like layered up onto basic white. Now I don't need thick basic white. I could just use normal basic white. Right, this is normal basic white. So I just want to see if it will make it look better or no. Yeah, I think I'll layer it up onto basic white. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I have some little photographs and I think hi Tina, I think I'll layer them up as well. Okay, so for this I am going to use my tear and tape, like so. Top, sides and bottom. and then I'll trim it up from there. Right, let me get my pokey tool. It's so nice to just come on and craft. I gave my desk a good wipe down earlier. I thought it was clean, but oh my, when I lifted my mats, it does look clean, but trust me, there was marks that were there that weren't there to the naked eye, so it's all nice and tidy. Hello! Morning from the US. We are at 2 PM in the afternoon, I think, Susan, honey. And we are on, God, what day is it today? We're on Thursday. Oh my goodness, imagine forgetting what day it is. I'm just going to trim this up. Just a little tiny border. Let's see now. I'm just going to use the trimmer to do the side bits as well. Let's chomp that one down first. And it's easier to do these bits. So I hope everyone's well. Glad I'm able to see some comments, which is fab. I wish it was afternoon here already. Oh, you still to have your breakfast? Oh dear. Yeah, kids come in from school shortly. Because this is an early finish for my older son. They have one less period on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday each week now. Right, now, this is a little mini collage of a wonderful bunch of flowers that I took a photograph of. I just love photos of flowers, so I thought I would pop these on the tag. Okay, so I'm just going to trim these up, and then I'm going to layer them onto some basic white as well, and hopefully that'll make them pop a little bit. And the colours are kind of similar. Right, let me see what that's going to look like. Or should I just stick them like this? Maybe I should just stick them down in their own glory. Yeah, yep, I think I'll do that. I think I'll just pop them down like so. And kind of stagger them a little. Like that. I think that looks nice. Right, what else can I do? Let me pop some gold thread on. Where is my gold thread? Oh, I've already got it out. This is gorgeous. Can never have too much gold. So I'm going to pop some of that on here. What else is there? What else do I have I can maybe use? With thicker stuff here. This is the Simply Elegant trim from the Simply Elegant suite. I'm not sure. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll use some white baker's twine, and that'll complement the label. Right, fab. Right, what I need to do first, I want to punch this and pop some ribbon in here. Where is my punch? There we go. There's no proper plan for this. I am simply winging it. Love this punch for that. You could also get the little hole as well. Okay, right, let's put that back. Where did I get it? Right, now, for the ribbon, I have this really deep green, and I thought, why not? I'm going to use this because it's nice and thick, and it's kind of bold and in your face, just like the scrapbook pages. So I'm going to use some of that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love it. Right, so let's cut a piece of this off. And it doesn't matter if it hangs out over the, what do you call it? I'm going to fold it in half first. It doesn't matter if it hangs over outside the side of the scrapbook. That's all part of the character of it. So I'm going to feed that through here. Okay, I'm going to pop my fingers in, feed the two ends through like so. I could be a little bit more forthcoming with the tugging because it is layered. If it was just one piece of card, I wouldn't be doing that because I would maybe risk tearing the paper. So I'm just going to tidy up the edges. This cuts better when you do put a little bit of pressure on it. Love it, absolutely love it. Now I am going to add, some of this twine on it. See how I just make it up as I go? Oh, there's 8 people here now. Hi everyone. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this on. Like so. I'm going to tie a little bow and hopefully it works. Let's straighten that out a bit. Now when you've doubled up the twine like this, it's quite hard to pull it through. Okay, but all I want to do is, it's just a little extra bit of ribbon on there. This one's fell off, it's fine, I'm just going to trim that. I'm going to tie it a little bit tighter. You see where I'm going with it? You get the plan. Oh dearie me. Right, okay, come on Tricia, cut the, that's it. Lovely. There we go. That's nice. Do like that. Awesome. Right, now, what I have, if you remember yesterday, I was cutting out some scalloped edge pieces from, which set was it now? It was from the Pen Flowers dies. So yeah, this was the excess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a kind of like a little tuck spot. I'm not going to have it really, really tight. And then I'm going to stick this bit down as well. These were 2 separate cut pieces. So I just need to make sure that I've trimmed it so it's the same size. Okay, so let's trim that. Awesome. Yeah, so what I'll do is I will use the Stampin' seal because I know that gives a good hold. Perfect. Right, so I'm just going to pop, make sure it's kind of centre. Pop that there, pop that there. It's just got a little gap. Okay, time to add this one on. Oops, come on. I had really good time yesterday working with the inks and blending them around. It's quite fun. Right, so I'm just going to join that there. Awesome. So you can see where I'm going with it a little bit better now. Alright, pop that out of the way. So, what I have also done is I had a piece of embossed cardstock in the pale papaya and I just kind of added some ink blending onto that. I punched out some butterflies. Look at the colour in me already. And I used my wee dauber and used them in the white pigment ink. So I have various little bits that I can stick on. These are the little butterfly as well from the Dual Punch. And then there's the dragonflies, and I thought I'll dot them about. Okay, so what I did want to add on was, I've got this here that I'd thought about putting along the side of my tag. I think this is really pretty. This is from the Birds and More dies. I really do like that. Quite hard to stick on, but let me give it a go anyway. I'm going to open a new glue. Okay, so I'm going to pop it like that. So, just got to pop a tiny little dot on the little bits. Oh, wrong side, Tricia. You need the glue on the good side. Okay. Hi Len, hope you're well. So just dotting a little bit of glue on there. It's very, very sticky. And then I just want to kind of pop it like that. That looks good. And then we could just trim off the little bits at the end. This little leaf looks a little bit squint, so I'm just going to trim it a wee bit. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I have various bits here. I thought about using this embossed punch circle, kind of like for a moon, so that when you lift this tag you could see the moon, but I may pop it over there, and then it's just a case of adding the butterflies etc. to the edge. It's kind of like a little bit of mixed media. I'm not sure about using that circular piece yet, but I will be using these butterflies. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Right, what I want to decide first though is how to decorate this with the little flowers that I have printed off. I think these are gorgeous. I think I may just do to the left. Oh, my phone's going. Make it really, really simple. So we want the yellow. We'll do the pink down here. Yellow and orange. There, I think that's quite nice. So I'm just going to stick them down. I think I will pop them onto the dimensionals though, because there is still enough room for them to go under the little tag holder section. So I'm just trying to get equal little border there. It's so warm in my house just now. It's so warm. Make sure you're popping them on the right way, because they were the way they're printed goes a certain way, and then they're all equal in size. So what's everybody been up to today? Are you looking forward to the weekend? It is nearly here. It is nearly here. Hi Karen, how are you my lovely? This one's a bit squint. I am doing day 13 of my scrapbook page a day in May. Not my usual style, but fun nonetheless. I think that must go this way. Perfect. Everybody knows how I love a bunch of fresh flowers, and I haven't had fresh flowers in the house for a few weeks now. That is bad. But that's because husband's done an online shopping. Whereas if he goes to Aldi's or wherever, he'll bring me in the flowers. So Tina had a crafty Zoom coffee morning. Oh, how nice. That's fab. Right, so for those that have just joined, so I've just added, this was a little excess piece that I'd cut off of here, I'm sure it was. So I just made that into a little tuck spot. I need to make sure that that's burnished down because that popped up there. Just be careful, because when you glue on top of inky kind of sections, you can maybe lose a wee bit of stickiness. Right, so I have the back of this tag. This could be where I will write some stuff, but I'm going to look at my What a Year cards. These are memories and more cards. Brilliant for journaling, etc. I'm not wanting to use any of the numbers of that. So I want these for my own personal planner. I want to add one on the back that I could maybe write on. What about this? The little things. I like that. I like that because it's got a similar kind of colour. Fab. So, let me see, where's my ruler? Where are you? Where are you? Don't know where my ruler is. Okay, I'm just going to have to wing it. So I'm going to cut it there. Oh no, one of my butterflies stuck to my arm. Or something stuck to my arm and it's fell in the bin. Oh well, it's fine. It's maybe just a little scrap piece. Oh, dearie me. Oh, so you'll be happy to know I did put in my complaint letter to my doctor today. Only remembered to do that because my husband was actually having to pop in to order more prescription for himself. So I says, oh, could you do mine while you're there, and I will give you a letter from my doctor. Right, I'm going to use pale papaya just to line this for on the back of the tag, because we do have the pale papaya in the middle there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, or should I don't know. You know what? I think I'll colour around the edges. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. So what does it say? The little things. Isn't that just gorgeous? I think if I pop it there, fab. I'm not going to add ink actually. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Glue is here. So all I've got planned this weekend is, I'm going to pop it in the middle, is the live craft demonstration on Saturday morning as usual, and I'll need to prep some of the materials for it because I'm using the All Things Fabulous bundle. Right, tag aside for a second, we are going to decorate here and here. We're going to add these funky little punched out butterflies, £17 for a punch. Gorgeous. These last you a lifetime basically. They're so handy, especially for quick projects. And if you can't be bothered getting your die cutting machine out as well. So when you're feeling lazy, it helps. Right, I'm just going to stick this down. Give it a second and then we can ruffle up the sides, no problem. I've just added some of the white pigment ink that we do at Stampin' Up. I had a little bit excess on my dauber, so I just decided to add some colour to these. So they're quite sweet. Quite sweet. You know what? I'm going to lift this one because I want to put some white twine on there. So let me get a bit of Stampin' seal, like so. A wee bit stuck to my hands there. And all I'm going to do is try, if my fingers work today. Hi Rouse, how are you, sweetheart? I'm going to try and do a whirly circle thing. Like that. Just like that. Then I'm going to pop that there. And then I'm going to stick down my Flutterby. Fab. Right, I'm going to use a dimension now because there's a little bit of extra thickness. So I'm just going to pop that right on top. Ta-da! Pretty! And then again, this just slides under. she says. We may need to use something to, there we go, perfect. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. If you don't want it catching, make sure you glue down every single bit. So it's going to look like that. So now we need to add some extra bits on our tag. So I do have the little dragonflies that I punched out from some of the ink blended paper. Now once these are down, they're down, remember, so be careful, because especially if you've printed off using an inkjet printer like what I do for your photographs. So I've got a little dragonfly there. I think we'll pop a little dragonfly. Let me see what colour. It's awful echoey in my house just now. Let's see, I have a little butterfly as well. Decisions. I am not sure. Okay, I have 2 hearts. You see, I would just like to play around a little bit. I might look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. What I'm going to do though is use the 2 corners that I cut off when I was making the tag up there, and I'm going to pop them, if my fingers stop being so blooming sticky, I'm going to pop them in that corner and one down here, and it just fills a little space. Very nice. Let me check the view, make sure I'm in shot. Yep. The ink that I had all over my hands yesterday doing this, you know what, it felt absolutely great. Anytime I get really inky, I think about our Janice Thompson, aka Jazzle Dazzle, because she likes getting all inky. Well, she might not like getting all inky, but she always ends up all inky. It's fun to watch Janice if you're watching on catch up, hun. Right, so I'm not sure if this needs anything more. Oh, no worries, Lynn. No worries, honey. You could always watch the rest of catch up, sweetheart. Right, so now, does this need anything more? I'm looking for your help to decide if this needs anything more. There's lots that could be done. There could be ribbon popped along there. That would be nice as well. I like how I think of these things after I've stuck stuff down. But I'm just having a play around while we see what else. Rav's saying she was all inky in tonight's cuppa and card, bless her. I think I might run some of that ribbon down here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Right, what I need to do then, if I want to run ribbon, I need to put some tearing tape along the second half of that. Where have I put my tearing tape, guys? It's right beside you. So, let me measure it first. So, please do feel free to jump on with a suggestion if you have one. Right, so about there. This top bit is going to be at an angle. It's always hard to cut at an angle when you're doing it right at the end. Come on, you bugger. I'm tutting a lot in this video. Right, I'm going to stick that wrong way. I'm going to stick that under there, like so, just as a little wee border. Right, now. Going to pop that on there. See, if I did on this first, it would have been much easier. So when we're taking off the back end, be careful in case you damage the ribbon. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I always kind of kick myself when I do this because it is so difficult trying to get the backing off when it's on ribbon. There we go, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Here we go. Love it. There's a little bit excess, but that's fine. Okay, so all I need to do is shimmy this under my photos. Try to anyway. So, as long as I can get a little bit under. Hang on, I need to bring it closer, guys, because it's... I'm fraying it a little at the end. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. So if I get the end in first, about there, then I can use this to lift up my little photographs. I will fix this, it looks a bit iffy now. Like so. Right, hang on, I need to do this right under my nose. Awesome, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We have a nice, pretty, gorgeous scrape little mini border there. I'm going to add a little butterfly here just to distract from that wibbly bit. Or I'll maybe do another little dragonfly. Yeah, let's get a little dragonfly down. Let's put him on a mini dimensional. Just like so. Lovely. Totally out of my own comfort zone, but you know what? If you never try, you'll never know. I want to use this heart, but I'm not sure where. Maybe I could pop it on here. Let's see how that looks. Right, I'm going to shimmy that on there. Then we are going to see if this is maybe too much. What do you think, guys? I can't really see any comments properly, so do you think this is too much? Or where could I put this heart? Or is this okay in itself? What I could do is dot some of these flutterbys up the side there. That looks quite nice as well. But I do like them at the edging of that tuck spot. It's very pretty. Right, okay, let's look for some embellishments while you guys are... while the comments are catching up. These new in colour jewels are absolutely perfect, by the way. Look at the glitter and the glimmer and the shine off of these bad boys. Okay, I think if I dot some of these round the page, I think that'll probably be enough, to be honest. And then on the back we've got the card. What I will do though is I will, I think I'll pop the wee heart on here. No. Will I put the heart on there? I'm talking out loud, you know what I'm like. Yeah. This needs something though. This needs something. Nope, not that. Not that. Maybe a little strip of this. I think I'll pop a bit of this at the bottom actually. There we go. So if I cut that, here, I'm just cutting it by hand for quickness. This has got little butterflies on it, embossed onto it. So if I stick that on the bottom and then I can trim it off, that gives it a little bit extra to look at. Yep, let's do that. I am so looking forward to the weekend to sit in my pyjamas and do very, very, very little. Crafting involved, obviously, of course. I'm just trimming that up a little bit. Just using some of the excess Pacific Point that was on the wee dauber there around the edges of this. You can actually run it along the top and it will catch the embossed bits for you as well. Must have been quite a lot of excess on that actually. Fab. And just add in some ink on the back. Okay, now I think this needs a little section up here as well. So, let me measure it. Right, so if I cut it here, I can stick that on. Yep, I'm not bothered that it's going over the ribbon a little bit. I will work it so that it sticks nice. Lots of glue. It's going to overlap that little die cut bit. I do need to hold it for a wee while. Make sure it's in line with the card. La 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 la. Oh, I forgot about my coffee. I love it. Hubby brought in some extra strong Nescafe for me the other night. Right, I'm going to trim this down. Awesome. I'm going to get my little dauber thing that I've been leaning on and I'm all blue now. Look how much ink is transferring. Isn't that fab? So it just kind of blends it in with the kind of style of the front. Lots of inky bits. Okay. And then I'm going to pop that on there. I need to trim up the trim up the bottom. Just make sure there's no more ink on my little dauber. I'm going to pop that on there. I need to find a word that's going to go on here, and I'm going to look in my memories and more card packs. I'm going to look at the hand-painted ones, see if there's any little words that I can cut and pop on there. You know what, these are all scripty. I know what I'm going to look for my ones that I've retired, if I can find them. She doesn't know where they are. You know what, that's absolutely fine. I will add my own little bit. Right, I am looking for a bit of grid paper, which I have here. And I'll just write the word love on it by myself. And then I'll trim it out. So I need a black Stampin' Right marker. Where did I put those? Oh, they're here right in front of me. So I'm just going to do love as neat as I can. So I'm just using the nib end. But if you can write with a brush tip, that would look prettier. I'm going to do 3 little dots like that. I'm sorry if you think I'm not commenting on your comments. I can't actually see any coming up, which is a bit of a pain in the boogie. Right, so I'm going to cut that down and I'm going to make that into a little banner. Like so. I'm going to pop it in there. I'm going to put some blue round corners, round the edges rather, edges, corners, just so it's not sticking out like a sore thumb. Awesome. Right, mini dimensions. Tina, if you're still here, Tina, you like to write your own sentiments on your cards and stuff, don't you, hun? And why not? Okay. Now, before this gets stuck down, I do want to add, I know I'm building it up quite a lot here, I do want to add some white twine. Where is it, where is it, where is it? Can anybody see it on my desk? Oh, I've got it. Right, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try and colour it. So I need a scrappy piece of paper. Let me just use this, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go just to add some more blue, and it is a good way to clean your little sponges. So if you've not got a matching bit of twine or ribbon, you could always colour it yourself and get really inky. Right, so I want to put that on here, so I do need a little piece of, see when you do scrapbooking, it's so messy, isn't it? So messy. And Tina's saying yes. Right, we'll pop that there, and I'm going to pop this on. I'm never good at this part, but you know what, I won't shy away from trying anyway. Okay, now I need to find my little love sentiment. Does anybody see where it's flowing to? Oh my goodness, where is it? This is why I don't like working in a mess. Oh my goodness. Can anybody see something on my desk that says love written on it? Nope, neither can I. Looks like I'll need to make another one then, which is no problem at all. Let me see now. I think I'll actually use Magenta Madness instead of black, because this is quite fitting with the colours. So I'm just going to write love, a little heart, and I'll stick that on. It's good, these markers, it means they can coordinate all your work as well. All your design takes out the hard work, you see. Right. Right, I want to make that a little bit thicker. I'm just going to go over it a couple of times. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. So let's hope there's some ink left on this. There we go. Let's add a little bit blue on there. Pop it on here. I won't do any tails on the end. Now I've lost my dimensionals, my little mini ones. No, I haven't. What day is it today? Thursday, isn't it? Thursday. We've been sharing some ME awareness posts today because it's ME Awareness Day. I like that. It's quite nice. I could actually force that down here so it's more like a little thingy. There, fab. Now we can get that one here. Big dimensions. Or you know what, I think I'll do it flush because it is getting a bit thick. I'm not the best when it comes to using my hands for gluing and stuff. Right, so just want to make sure that it doesn't overlap. Awesome. Isn't that pretty with those flowers? It makes me want to phone my husband and tell him to go and get my flowers before he comes home, or he's not getting any tea. Right, I'm going to pop this in here. If this had been a single tuck spot, it would have been easier, but I did want to use both pieces, so we'll pop that there. And now I'm just going to add, I think I'll put this little butterfly on there, just as a little bit extra. You need to be careful if you've embossed it as well, because you need to make sure that it sticks proper. So I'll leave like that. Just now we have, don't want to use that heart, I'm casting that aside. Sorry, heart. Right, what we're doing now, we're wanting some of the coordinating embellishments popped on. So I think I think I'll pop some pink onto my actual tag. Can you see the little butterflies there and the little floral pieces? One can go down here. I'll use the pale papaya and pop that there just to contrast against the soft succulent green. I'll take a darker green, which is the evening evergreen, and I'll pop that one up there. Right, fab. So that is the label, and then I'll put some on here. You could use petals and colour them, but I've got these beauties, so I'm just going to dot them about random, and I think that will finish off the page really nicely. I hope I've not bored you too much with my changing my mind and switching and swatching and oh dear. Sometimes it's good just to come on for the blather though, that's for sure. Right, I need to close this lid before it dries up my glue. Right, what one haven't I used? The fresh freesia. These are just beautiful though. Lovely jubbly. Fresh freesia, pop one down there. I think I need some of the soft succulent. So 3 there, and maybe pop one down here, the yellow, the pale papaya. You can use this end as well, just pick them up and dot them on. And I think one more fresh freesia up here. Ta-da! Right, let me get my embellishments away and then I'll let you see a closer up look. If I can get the packet open. I don't know what's wrong with my hands today. They're not sore, they're just not working properly. What I'm telling them to do and what they're doing is two completely different tasks. So, right. So, I think that is enough for this wee page. I hope you like it. And yeah, that was my kind of cosmic, by accident designed scrapbook page. Oh, wouldn't be right unless I added some Wink of Stella though, Tina. Thank you, hon, for saying that. So let me just add Wink of Stella. I did add some on the tag. I don't know if you can see that. If you're doing it in blending, you just need to watch that you don't drag too much of the colour away from where you were wanting it, because it will pick up and lift because they're water-based inks. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. Right, I'm not going to do overkill. So we'll pop some wee bits on here. There, I think that's a plenty, as a kitchen roll man would say. Right. Thank you everyone for popping on. I hope I haven't kept you too long. This does look, it doesn't look as bright and bold in real life. It's just the LED lights make it look totally crazy, but it's different anyway. And if you missed yesterday's, I was aiming for this page to be themed around this look, and it went completely different because I just had a good old play. So you can see I've got two sides to that tag. Oh look! Can you believe that has fell? It's fell off, and it's actually stuck itself down. There's a missing thing. You know what? You might as well. You could have went the right way round. So let's just add that on there, since that's where it wants to be. Fancy that? Oh dear, what a silly sausage I am. Oh, right, okay. Right, I better let you get back to it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you all soon, lovelies, okay? Take care now. Bye.